In early 2025, Kapil Patwardhan, founder of Get Floof, organized India Street Dog Study Tour for dog behavior experts from all over the world to visit India and learn from our incredible indie dogs. We teamed up with Kapil to participate in one of the 4 such tours and also be a goodies partner for all the international guests and have a first-hand experience with street dogs behavior. And now we can't wait to take you along what we experienced with Get Floof's tour.
What comes to your mind when someone says street animals? A dog napping in the middle of the road, or a black cat crossing your path, or cows standing casually in the middle of traffic? You're not wrong. In India, street animals are everywhere and they are part of the rhythm of daily life. But while we go about our days, they are fighting to survive, dodging cars, searching for food, finding shelter where they can. Some find kindness, most don't. Hi, I am Sakshi. I head the foundation at Heads for Tails, where we work towards building a kinder world for animals, where humans and streeties peacefully coexist together. And today, I want to share stories from a journey that changed me forever, the India Street Dog Field Tour. We traveled across the country, meeting animals in busy cities, quiet corners, and places I never expected. Some stories were joyful, others stayed with me for way more reasons than one, but every single one of them opened my eyes. Alongside 45 amazing trainers and behaviorists from around the world, I saw what it truly means to live and survive on the streets. And now, I would love to take you along on that journey. Our journey began in Amche, Mumbai, and honestly, I can't think of a better place to start. Here, street dogs aren't just surviving, they are part of the city's soul. On Marine Drive, we saw them lounging by the sea, enjoying the sea breeze. Some shopkeepers leave out biscuits and water bowls. Others just stop for a pat or a smile. These are not grand gestures, and they don't have to be. The city moves fast, but somehow the dogs have found a way to move with it. No fear in their eyes, no panic in their steps, they just belong. There's a Marathi line that sums it up beautifully. दुपारी जादा खाली आराम, रात्रि चंद्राची गुपितम एक दारा नाम. After Mumbai, we traveled to Pune, where I could understand how this city doesn't just talk about peaceful coexistence, it lives it. Street dogs here move freely between cafes, parks, college, campuses, you name it, and they're there. And more often than not, someone stops to say hello. We started with Ferguson University, a campus that has stood tall for generations, rich with history and stories of its own. But what really stood out to me weren't just the building or the trees. It was the 50+ community dogs who live there. They walk around like they belong because they do. I saw no fear in their eyes and no hesitation in how the students or staff interact with them. These dogs have truly found a safe haven inside the campus. In some parts of the city, I even saw makeshift shelters on street corners, tiny setups with names written outside for the dogs and cats who call that spot home. And honestly, giving an animal a name goes a long way. It helps them feel seen and it helps us connect when we first meet them. यहाँ मैं एक ऐसे डॉग से मिली जिसे मैं कभी नहीं भूल सकती. Narayan, an old soul who lives near a temple at Vetal Tekdi. Walkers stop by every morning with his favorite treats, and he, like a wise grandpa, welcomes both new dogs and humans who come to visit. Goa was one of the most awaited parts of the journey, not just for its beaches, but also for the dogs who call those beaches home. They are part of the most well-known indie dog communities in India. And meeting them completely shifted something in me. Every dog echoes Muzo Ghar Send Ani Muzo Saunsar Samudra. Dogs and humans here coexist so naturally, it's like there's no difference between the species. Just like the ocean flows, so do their lives, side by side, wave by wave. Beachside cafes and shacks look after them. Tourists lie on the sand next to them. No barriers, no fear. Just quiet, mutual acceptance. We also visited a place I'll never forget, the Dog Temple at Arambol, a sanctuary built by kind souls during the pandemic. Over 100 dogs live here peacefully, not because they were rescued, but because they chose to stay. इनका एक प्यारा सा routine है. एरम्बोल बीच पे दिन में कई बार टूरिस्ट को हाई बोलने जाते हैं और वापस आके खाने, खेलने या सोने में व्यस्त हो जाते हैं. That's where I met Shiny, a blind dog who sees with her heart. She welcomed me like we had known each other forever. If you meet her, she will greet you from her heart. Ironically, she can see everything that we miss to see. We also spent time at Wag Animal Sanctuary, where a man who returned from abroad expanded his own home so street dogs and cows and other community animals could live safely with him. His animals are calm and content and full of quiet stories. And then something unexpected happened. Rain dogs. A photo exhibition inside Goa's old central jail by Candlelim Beach, where Rohit Chawla's art told the stories of beach dogs so powerfully that you don't walk out as the same person. अगर आप एक animal lover हैं, तो ये जगह आपके लिए है. Agra is known for its history and the iconic Taj Mahal. But just beyond those marble walls, we saw a different kind of story. Street dogs here live in the shadows of monuments, in open lots, near roadside stalls, in patches of dust where puppies play, unaware of the challenges waiting ahead. Unlike the other cities we had visited, community caregiving isn't very common here. Many dogs looked like they were fending for themselves. And honestly, it was hard to see. But even in that space, we found a small spark of hope. A young girl we met said softly, "जब भी हो सके हम इन्हें खाना खिला देते हैं." It wasn't a rescue. It wasn't a shelter. It was a simple, small act of kindness. But in that moment, it meant the world to me and to my fellow participants. We knelt beside these dogs, adults and pups, and watched their curious faces, hopeful eyes and wagging tails, and realized one meal may not change their future, but it can change that one moment completely. And finally, Delhi, Meri Delhi, a city where history and modern life collide and blend into each other at every turn. In places like Saket, the street dogs are sharp. They weave through crowds, navigate traffic, and know exactly where to find a friendly face. Office goers and locals often stop to feed them or just offer a quiet moment of care. The best thing we noticed? Many dogs from Saket and other iconic places of Delhi are sterilized. This means fewer fights, healthier packs, and fewer conflicts with humans. And more importantly, a greater chance at peaceful coexistence. There's also something beautiful happening in these residential societies of this part of Delhi. डॉग ह्यूमन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट को अवॉइड करने के लिए उनका एक सिंपल फॉर्मूला है. बच्चों को सही समय पर सही तरीके बताएं स्ट्रीट डॉग से दोस्ती करने के. बट नॉट ऑल एरियाज आर लाइक दिस. थाउजेंड्स ऑफ डॉग्स स्टिल नीड हेल्प. There are people like Pratima Didi, a woman who cares for over 400 dogs even while struggling to survive on the streets herself. Her story is a reminder of how much love can exist even in the toughest conditions and how much more we can do together. On a personal level, as a caregiver and through my work, I have visited shelters, led feeding drives, and been part of countless welfare initiatives. But this street dog tour, it made me realize how much I still didn't know. Every city had its own rhythm. Every community, its unique way of caring. Every dog, a story of its own. As the sun set over each city and we moved on to the next, the faces of these streeties stayed with me. Quiet, resilient, full of life. As we celebrate World Street Animals Day this month, I just want to say this. They are not on the margins. They are not a problem to solve. They are part of the heartbeat of India. The streets are their home too. So the next time you step out, keep your eyes and your heart a little more open. Because once you truly see them, you won't be able to look away. Think about it.